Hello. Hello, chat. How are we feeling? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm dressed for the occasion. I got in a suit for this. Like oh my god. Okay, background noise. Jeez. Alright, how's the mic looking and all that? It's time to begin. 5 seconds to go. Alright, let's get it. Let's do this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Jurassic World the Game park review, where we are going to be taking a look at your parks and determining who has the best parks in Jurassic World the Game. We'll be ranking it based on a couple of factors. Firstly, being how beautiful your park looks, the aesthetics, how effective it is as like a coin and food resource manager thingy, and finally, your roster, and that's going to be based on how strong the creatures are and how well balanced the roster is. So as you can see, I am dressed for the occasion. I'm definitely not in shorts, okay? Absolutely. But let's begin, alright? Let's show you guys what I have over here. Okay, that is so this is the Excel spreadsheet. Let me just get rid of some text. I'm not doing wins and losses today. So, behold, our Excel spreadsheet. This is the holy sheet that is going to determine who wins. And we have your name. Your name is in the left. You don't need to bother looking at that. The park is going to be one section, and the other section is going to be your roster. So as you can see, we're aiming for out of 10 for looks, out of 10 for efficiency, for a total of 20 in your park, and then out of 10 for strength, out of 10 for balance, for a total of 20 in roster, and a combined for 40 points. What I'm going to reward, right, we're going to have best park, we are going to have best roster, and we are going to have best combined, best overall. And these people are all going to win Discord roles in my server. What if they're pay to win? No, pay to win does not affect the rankings whatsoever. I don't care if you paid or if you play for free. I don't even care if you hack. Literally, just have that stuff. Just send your park in. Like, if you guys still want to send it in, I think there's still time. You can put it. You can join my Discord server. Link below, in the description. Go to the park review section and send in some stuff. There's still time. There is still time, right? But without further ado, let's get this underway. I'm sorry if there's background noise. I'm gonna. I can't really cover it up, to be honest. But like, there's stuff happening in my house today. So, sorry if there's a little bit of background noise, you're a bit disturbed. But let's begin, shall we? Let's begin. Let me take up my my folder, where I have all of your parks. Our first park... Oh my god. Our first park belongs to MJ. Oh. Let me just get that up on the screen. Oh, this is going to be quite difficult. Alright, let's get this up. Here we go. For our first park, firstly, we can see level 76, pretty decent. Look at those resources, that's very nice. I'm not rating them based on resources. We have a central coin farm here, which is currently holding a Langosaurus. Another one, which is holding, I think that's Limarinchus. And... yeah, just some creatures scattered around. Yeah, I mean, over here, building farm, kind of, with the jungle beans, and that appears to be it. What you got in your sauna? Another coin farm. Okay, and these. Alright, so how are we gonna rank this this park, guys? How are we gonna rank it? I think what I'm gonna do is actually broadcast the screen. One sec. Let's broadcast the entire screen. Why? That's not. Let's broadcast the entire screen. Now you guys can see literally everything. I'm not going to be able to check chat. But Just from the park, we can see you've got your coin farms. I think they're very good coin farms. For level 76, I think this is the best you can possibly get. They probably make you a ton of coins. However, apart from the 3 coin farms, you kind of have nothing. All your creatures are packed into this corner over here, and it looks rather ugly, to be completely honest. So for MJ, for your looks, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give you a 3 out of 10. For your efficiency, it's clearly very efficient, but it's probably not as good as if you just had... Well, I don't know. I don't want to say it's not as good as if you just had all your creatures on the park. I'll probably give you an 8 for efficiency, for a grand total of 11 out of 20 for the park. And let's take a look at the roster, shall we? I can't even read. Hold on. I gotta get my phone and reach out on my phone. Let's take a look at the roster. Let's see if this is any better. Alright, this is where we begin with the roster. Heading in, we have Posusukus, Draco Lux. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I like this. This is very balanced. Scrolling down through to here with our level 20 VIPs. Gorgosuchus, Diplosuchus. And we come down to 4th Triceratops, T-Rex, some level 40 legendaries. So I do think this is quite nice. I think for level 76, this is not a bad roster. This is probably what my roster is going to look like when I'm level 76. And a lot of these, because these are your coin farms, I absolutely understand. Okay, so for strength, alright, I think for level 76 park, this is decent strength. This is fairly good strength. Your best creature is a 4-star Posusukus. 4 stars is absolutely crazy, by the way. Strength, you're going to get a solid 8 out of 10. For your balance, I really like this balance. This is very nice. Look at that. It kind of falls off between your best creature and Draco Lux. So maybe, if you want it to be better, I wouldn't have leveled up Posusukus to 4 stars. I would have kept it at 3 stars, to be honest. But still very good balance beyond this. Everything here is extremely balanced. I'm going to give you a 9 just because... Oh, plus 9. I'm going to give you a 9. Sorry. Just because it's slightly unbalanced at the very top, but I think it's still very good. For a grand total of 17 out of 20 for your roster, your combined is going to be 17 plus 11. That's 29 out of 40. So well done, MJ. Thank you for submitting your park. This is very nice. I would say that, look, you can improve your looks, but obviously the efficiency is probably what matters to you. So I think this is a perfectly good park for what you have right now. Let's see who our next entry belongs to. It's going to be Mr. Cool Cat. Okay, I see. Let's take a look. Holy, what if the... Oh. Alright. 28? Wait, what? Oh yeah, my bad. That's right. We have moments sometimes. Bro, can we, are we looking at this park? How many clock towers do we need? Okay. And on Sauna, you have some bosses. And all of your creatures are here. Okay, well, I think it goes without question that this is 10 out of 10 for efficiency. That is a park and a half, I do have to say, okay? Gee, how did you get this many clock towers? That's pretty crazy. Look at that. Look at this. Nublar is just full of clock towers. There's nothing else, pretty much. It's just clock towers. There's a little bit of the old decorations. In terms of looks, I mean, your Nublar is certainly just a farm. It appears that you are trying to decorate your Isla Sorna, but it hasn't really gone very far just yet. So I think it's still on its way there. Still, though, I do like how Nublar looks. So let me just type your name. So you're gonna get like a 5 out of 10 for looks, for a grand total of 15 out of 20 in your park section. This is very good. Unfortunately, Mr. Cool Cat has not uploaded a roster. So You're gonna have 15, but you are still in the running for best park, so there is absolutely no worries about that. That's pretty crazy. I really would have liked to see the lineup, but there isn't a lineup. It's just park. So for you, those of you guys in chat, I'm not checking chat right now. I do try and check, but I'm not like trying to respond to chat all that much right now. We're kind of doing a segment, so you know, just for that. Next is going to be okay. Okay, our next park belongs to Pine. So let's Pine. What do we have here? Building farm. Okay. Like a little bit of a centralized section and everything else is kind of packed over here. Labyrinthosaurus coin farm, that's kind of obviously you kind of need these. Everybody seems to be flexing these. Like, yes, they're limited edition, but... Okay, so from what I can see from this park, we have kind of two coin farms, and all of your creatures are kind of just packed in. The coin farms honestly aren't that efficient. Apart from Labyrinthosaurus, which may be... How many do you have? Hold on, let's check. You have 4. So Labyrinthosaurus coin farm's not even all that. I don't know. Guys, what do we think? I don't think this is that efficient. I think your efficiency, Pine, is going to be a 7 or even a 6. I wouldn't say 6. 6 might be too low. But the looks are definitely lacking. We do kind of have not much. If MJ's was 3, I mean, you still at least you put all of your creatures on the park, it seems. So it seems like you are going to be getting a 10 out of 20 for looks. So let's take a look at the roster. For park, sorry. Let's take a look at the roster. Yep, Cenozoic. I mean, you can't really rate the Cenozoic parks because there is no park building element there. So yeah, okay, let's get into the roster. Okay, so level 98, keep in mind, Metrophodon level 40 as your strongest, followed by a couple of Indoraptors and Postosuchus. Oh, that's a heavy drop-off. Okay, hold on. That is a very big drop-off. So these are very strong. As you can see, level 10 Indoraptor Gen 2, 6.7k health, 2000 attack, then falls off to a 3-star Postosuchus. And then Monostegatops, and then we keep going down. So the balance down here seems good. There is just a humongous fall off between your top Indoraptors and Postosuchus. And also level 98. I mean, judging by level 98, strength-wise, we're looking pretty decent. We are looking at a 8 for the strength. For the balance, I'm giving you a 7 because of that big drop-off. 16 out of 20. For our... No, that is not 16. That is 15 out of 20. For our roster. For a grand total of 25. 250. So, I mean, not bad. Not bad. It's pretty good. There are definitely room for improvement. I think what I would do is fill in this gap. Just fill in this gap. The gap between Indoraptor Gen 2 and Postosuchus. We need to fill this in. This is a disaster if you have like really hard battle days. Huge drop off between the Metrophodon Indos. That's true. That is true. Yeah, the balance should probably be okay. Well, we'll give you 6 balance, 14 and 24. It's alright. Like, I think it's very fixable. We just have to get more. Like, I don't know what you would put here. Probably just start maxing out. You have no DNA as well. That's actually pretty crazy. I don't know what I would do. But definitely fill in this gap. Fill in the gap between Indoraptor Gen 2 and Postosuchus. Fill in the gap between Metrophodon and Indoraptor. This is going to be a much harder gap to fill. But you can definitely do it. Next person's park is going to be... Hey, one of our moderators. It's Bunny. or what's her name nowadays in the server? I don't remember. Let's take a look at this park. I like this. Yeah. Okay. So this is just park. There is no roster here for Bunny. We have your... I mean, this is purely decorative. This is purely for looks. It's not bad. We're going over here. We have 3 layers of coin farms. I like this. This is a very pretty section, I do say. This is a very pretty section. You have these... I don't know what these are, but they're very good-looking decorations. And they're surrounding the herbivores. And then this segment is just for easy collection. Why is Indoraptor in here? Does Indoraptor not make enough money? I guess not. I guess not. So, okay, what are we thinking here? I think for looks, we are looking at a solid 8. This is the first really nice looking park. A park that has... where the builder has tried to make it look very nice. For efficiency... I mean, we'll bump it up 9. I don't know how high the standards are going to be for looks in this contest, but perhaps. Name's Garlic Bread right now? Yeah, so the Garlic Bread's park, I guess. For efficiency, I do like the nice balance between efficiency and looks. I'm thinking between a 7 and an 8. I think we'll go for 7 for now. For a 16 out of 20 park. Just because I feel like as level 99, you should kind of try to be getting these clock towers up. Like, they're just so good, those decorations. It does look very pretty though. So yeah, that's my rating for this. There is unfortunately no roster, but you once again are in the lead for the best park, so congratulations. Hello everybody in chat. Thank you for coming. I'm trying to review the parks right now, so we're not going to be answering that many chats. But okay, yep. But I'll try to read them when I can. All right, next park. Who does it belong to? Curator Zutek. With a K. All right. Here we go. Just an Angosaurus. Aquatic roster. Can we start from the beginning? This is a tough... this is a very rough looking park. And the roster for level 31. Tritrodon. Then we head down. We kind of drop. We have 2 significant drops. Oh, it's a very significant drop. But level 31, it's kind of difficult to judge. So for the park looks, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10 looks because all of your creatures are just, scattered around. It's difficult, to make a good-looking park down this low. But yeah, as you can see, there's not really a kind of a structure to this. It's not really a building thought process. We're just filling it up. The Alangosaurus coin farm is nice. I think this is as good as you can get here. It's full of Triceratops statues. It's pretty good. We're giving it a 7 for efficiency. For a grand total of 10. It isn't a bad park by any means. And you will have time to make it better in the future if you really want to. And then looking at your roster. Level 31 with a Tritrodon. This is a strong roster. It is. But... there is a heavy drop-off between Tritrodon and Eolambia. There's a heavy drop-off between... well, it's not that heavy, but between Unimorphodon and Alangosaurus. And the more noticeable one is between this final Alangosaurus and the rest of your park. So there you go. Of course, this comes with being a low level. It does. And then you go down here. So maybe my tip for you would be to get these T-Rexes, right? If you make a level 30 T-Rex, or just a couple of level 20s, a few level 20 T-Rex, I think they cover this segment really well. They'll extend your depth a little bit, and it will help. Or one level 30, it will sit right here, and that will help bridge this gap as well. That is going to be your best bet to improve the depth. In terms of strength, great strength for level 31. I'm giving you a 9 out of 10 for strength. For balance, I'm giving you a 5 for a grand total of 14. And you are going to have, once again, 24 out of 40. You have a lot of potential in this park. I feel like all we have to do is fix up the depth a little bit and your balance, and you should be very much chilling. Next person. Who is this? Drizzy, 1954. Let's see this park. Ooh, okay. One of the things I really like about this park is you've filled up everything, right? You've filled up all your space with decorations and dinosaurs. It's like 2 slots, but nobody really cares about that. They are good decorations. You're level 99. There is opportunity to get those clock towers if you're trying to work toward them. But this is very nice. I like the way this looks because it's nice and filled. I don't think there's like big gaps or anything. So I think this is quite good. The frame rate is horrendously low for this video, by the way. And then sauna. Sauna's just your boss place. I've never judged how like someone's Isla Sauna will look, because all of Isla Sauna, every single park's Isla Sauna is horrendous. But it is a good park, I would say. This is very nice. This is a would I give it a 9 out of 10 for looks? I like it. I do. It's very subjective looks. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for looks. For efficiency, probably 8 out of 10 for 17 out of 20 for park. You have not submitted a roster though, Drizzy, but you are once again in the running for park. All I would say is probably hit up the clock towers. Next is Danny Endo. This is an 8-minute video, by the way. What are you trying to show me? Holy. I'm going to try and skip through this as much as I can because 8 minutes? Alright. Alright, here we go. Isla Sauna has just the boss. Just the boss. And then here comes Nublar. Now Nublar, okay, the creatures are kind of... What are you doing? Like, this is not a showcase. You're just playing the game. What? Okay. Yeah, okay, hold on. Here's the roster. Oh, my lord. Oh. Okay, strongest Triceratops, 4-star. This is a combined Cenozoic and Jurassic. It's kind of difficult to judge. We have a couple of these guys. There's a big heavy drop off here. Probably just feed the Pride-Trodon. That'll fix that issue. Then your Post-Sukas. Can't we heroic this? Can we not heroic this? You might not have the shards, but... And then we fall off quite heavily. For level 54, I don't think this is a very strong park. I don't. I think we can do better than this. Okay, so Danny Endo, I've seen what I've needed to see. Looks... I'm sorry, bro. I just couldn't see enough of the park. We're going for 2 out of 10. Efficiency also just kind of looks like everything is all over the place. Another 3 out of 10 for a grand total of 5 out of 20 for the park. This is a little bit brutal. For roster strength, a little bit underwhelming. 5 out of 10 for level 54. I think we can do better than having our best be just the heroic and then falling down to level 10 VIPs. We can probably do better than this, guys. The thing that I would say to do is to get Pride-Trodon to level 10. And then, you seem to have a lot of DNA. Use it. 65,000 DNA. It doesn't help you to just have a bag of DNA lying around. And also, it falls off very quickly. You can scroll down, like, the top 5, 6, 7 creatures are good. You scroll down, immediately big drop-off, and then even more big drop-offs. We get to level 10. Super Legendaries, balance-wise, we're looking at a 5 out of 10, 10 out of 20 for the roster, and we're getting a 15 out of 40 for your combined. I gotta fill these in. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello. Again, I'm going to say this a lot of times during the stream, but we can't really read that many chats today because, whoa! Some Meatball. Hello. This is a good park. This is also a very high resolution. Is this what you play on all the time? I see you. Okay, so we can see things are sectioned off quite well. We have like I mean, I like this. I like this design for efficiency. What I would say is there's a lot of empty space. I think you can fill this. You have a lot of coins. Like you should probably just surround these guys with decorations. Maybe it's not like, maybe you can't find a way to make them look good or something. But I feel like there is a lot of potential here for more to be done in terms of filling up those spaces. You have your hybrids sectioned off. I really like this. There's amphibians, herbivores, carnivores. We can see that. We can appreciate this. Nice sorting. There's more amphibians. Like, the amphibians go together, carnivores go together, herbivores go together. It seems like the pterosaurs also go together. That's kind of what I like to do if I'm trying to make a park look good. So yeah, I mean, I like the looks. Some Meatball. I like the looks. I like the looks. There is a slight drawback, which is there is a lot of free spaces. But that is an 8. Efficiency wise, your park's covered decorations. You can click once and all of the things will be collected. I like that in terms of parks. Another 8 for a grand total of 16 out of 20 for the park. Again, clock towers, man. Try and get some. That's how you get the 10 out of 10s. As a matter of fact, have I even given... Okay, I've given one person a 10 for efficiency. That's because that guy had so many clock towers. So, yeah, that's great in terms of the park. Let's head into roster. And for level 99, Bagosaurus top 1. Sarazenosaurus, Indominus, Segnosuchus. Wow, okay. This is a very nicely balanced roster. You can see there's no big gaps. It's all like very, very slowly down. It's going down pretty much linearly almost. So there we go. The gap between Tanicolagrius Diplosuchus is bridged by Ankylodocus. The gap between this and Udon, I guess it's not really bridged because these guys are similar strengths. It's kind of a goated lineup. That is also a very small gap. All of these are extremely small gaps. Okay, so what do we think about this, guys? I think for level 99, your top creature is a level 20 Bagosaurus. It's not the strongest. We can go stronger. It is decent. It's good strength. I'm going for 7 out of 10 strength. I'm going for 10 out of 10 balance. 17 out of 20 for your roster. We're going to be giving you a 33 out of 40. So, I mean, that is very nice. It really is. It's a very well thought out, balanced roster. It lacks strength, but that's just going to come with time. That will come with time. I think that is a very nice park. I think that's how it goes. You probably focused on levels. Next up we have Conservator Crutch. Let's head into this. Do any of these videos have like horrendous audio? Should I like mute them? Ooh. That's good. That's very nice. We got those guys. Oh, okay. Look at that sauna. That's two that is 2 fully maxed coin farms right here. It's a bit messy down here, but that's okay. Again, we don't judge how sauna looks. We only judge how efficient it is. That's 1. So we have 3 fully maxed coin farms in this park. The rest of it is filled with Park Oases and John Hammond, so pretty much, again, like pretty much as efficient as you can get. When it comes to looks, I once again like how you have used all your space. You're getting 8 out of 10 for looks. It's very good. Efficiency. Now, I would give you 10 out of 10, but Mr. Cool Cat has set the bar very high for 10 out of 10. So for Conservator Crutch, I feel like giving you a 9 out of 10 for efficiency is a bit criminal though. I'm going 10. I'm going 10. For grand total of 18 out of 20 park, this is a very good park. It's a very good park. Only problem, it's a bit messy down here, but again, we're not judging saunas, because saunas are just, you just place all of your trash there. Unfortunately, you also don't have a lineup. So, only park for Conservator Crutch. It feels like all of the really good park builders have no rosters. And so you're really missing out. You could have gotten this. Okay, do not. Oh. You could win best overall, but you guys are only running in for the parks. So I guess so. Okay, our next park belongs to Ko Ko Jing Yu. Maximum expansion, it's not filled. I mean, I like how there's not really a gap too much between these guys. So what the amount of park that is filled looks quite good. There is literally 0 gaps. It's quite neat. It's very neat, actually. You use roads well here. This is very cool. I think this is a very cool technique in terms of your roads to fill those. I think a lot of people do use this for herbivores and pterosaurs to make sure that the gaps don't exist. Unfortunately, the park isn't filled. I think you need to fill this park, and also you have no roster. Yeah, I think we need to fill this park, but at level 69, it's pretty good. I think it's a very efficient park, but certainly not incredibly pretty. Ko Jing Yu, I'm giving you a solid 6 out of 10 for looks, and a pretty good 8 out of 10 for efficiency. Grand total of 14, and unfortunately, because you have no roster, that's going to be your final score. Now, next park belongs to X Sands or Whoa! Okay, bro, what's up with these? Okay, very low, very, very, very low poly. Incredibly blurry. However, that is 4-5 fully maxed coin farms. 6-7. Oh, okay, bro. If you got this legit, this is incredibly impressive. If you didn't, then obviously it's a cool park. But nowadays I don't like. Okay, nah, this is definitely not legit. Can you legitimately get these many Megalocevias without hacking, chat? Do we? Can we really give roster points to someone who has hacked? Is this hacked? I can't judge anymore. Like, cause we have like some absolutely nut jobs. He did the glitch. Could be legit. Like, we have some absolute nut jobs in the server who would do this legit. You can? Okay, well, we'll give this guy the benefit of the doubt. But look at that. Oh my days. Okay, so when it comes to roster strength, it's undeniable there's a strong roster. It's actually not. Wow. Hold on. Wait, this roster is not strong at all. For level 99, your max creature is Scorpius Rex Gen 2 level 20, and then it immediately drops down quite heavily to Indoraptor level 6. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, it's not very heavy. So I guess the balance is. So the balance is good, but the strength is not. So obviously we kind of have to give you a. Okay. So we're gonna judge Sans like he's legit. For park looks, you're gonna get a very similar thing to Mr. Cool Cat. I think it looks a little bit better. 6 and 10 for grand total of 16. A very efficient park. For us, the balance is naturally a 10. The strength is kind of lacking, to be honest. It's good. It is good. But for the amount of resources you have, I think you can do better than this. I do think there is room for improvement in terms of that. And you are going to be getting 33. Ooh, okay. So another front runner for the combined section. So this could very well be real. And if it's real, then you are a nut job, bro. There are so many nutters in my server. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at that server, bro. Looks should be 8. Let me take a look at park again. It's okay. I mean, yes, it feels okay. Yeah. This section just VIP buildings. The rest of it is just coin farms. I mean, it's built for pure efficiency, right? The gridding, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. We can bump it up to 7 looks if you really reckon that this is true. 17 for 34. But I don't think it should be 8. I don't think, like, to get 8 looks, your park has to look pretty good. It really does. Moving on. Okay, so lots of people have been hailing this man as the front runner, Planet Arammon. I don't see anybody beating 34 out of 40 though, because the standards are pretty high. The bar has been hacked very high. Alright, let's see. Let's see though. Look at those resources. Gee whiz. Welcome to my park. Wowee. Alright, bro. Let's see. So an effort has certainly been made to make this park look good. Roads are used quite nicely. Buildings are used quite nicely. Bro, I don't need this explanation. Like, coin farm, cool. Do you move everything into that? Do you move everything into this? First glance, you think that it's inefficient? Yeah. Whatever. I mean, yes, this park has very clearly been planned out to make it look good. I feel like this should be tucked away in a corner, though. I don't know. I guess he does move, like, individual creatures in. Yeah, I mean, I really like this bordering looking thing. That's very nice. It actually is. It looks like, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of those original Jurassic Park builder parks. Like the ones that you could preview. They look kind of like this. It's kind of nostalgia. Sauna. Okay, sauna. Nobody has a good looking sauna. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm not judging. Sauna. And then you'll place something in. And what the heck? 41 millers. I see you. I guess you only place like 2 times. And here comes the lineup. The legendary lineup. Not everything is level 40. That definitely has a purpose. Let's see. I mean, you clearly have the food to max them. I don't know why. Why not? That's a lot of Indoraptors. Gorgasu. How's that 9? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 Gorgasuchises. Armor matters. Udon. Okay. So, without a doubt, this is probably the strongest roster we've seen yet. Starting with level 30, not max. Level 30, Indoraptor Gen 2. And then Indoraptor level 31. We move on to Draco Lux. So this is clearly done for balance. Like, clearly, these creatures aren't maxed for balance. But I feel like you could. I feel like you get away with maxing Udon. I feel like you could probably get away with maxing Armor Matter. Like, surely, right? Surely it doesn't, like, disrupt the flow. Just don't max the Indoraptor. I don't know. Strength-wise, the best one we've seen yet. Balance-wise, it's also very balanced. These guys, same stats. Move down to Metrophodon. Not really a drop-off. This is where... Okay. Yep. Still very balanced. Is this a big drop-off? It kind of feels like it, but there's nothing you can fill it with. Unless you want to... Chroma Spinus. And then these guys. Level 10 Megalithevia. We move down to our 9 Gorgosuchuses. Because why not? Armor Matters. Yeah, no doubt. Very balanced lineup. I think this guy can do battles for days. Alright, Park. What do you reckon, guys? Efficiency-wise, I mean, this dude has... If you consider the creatures, right, this is a very efficient Park, because you just place down the Ankylodocus and get 41 million coins. But you kind of have to do a lot more collecting, right? 9 out of 10. I'm not giving a 10 out of 10, because you kind of have to collect more than one time. I think that's just kind of slow. I don't know. Looks... I like it. Alright, listen. Nostalgia bait got me, bro. Jurassic Park builder parks, they looked like this. They did. 19. Yep, 19 out of 20 for the park. For the roster, I'm giving you a... I don't know. I feel like... Well, obviously it's pretty good. 9 strength. Balance, 10. 19. For a grand total of 38. Score. Okay, maybe no one... I don't think anybody's beating that. I don't think anybody is beating that. 38 out of 40 for the combined. The pup, his Gorgo makes 9 million a day. Jeez, okay. That is a lot. Alright, moving on. Let's see if anybody can beat the fated 38 out of 40. I don't think so. We'll have to see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, what you got for me? Level 73 Park? Okay. Okay. I like the way these decorations are used to bridge the gaps. This is your star section, the guys that make the most money. I think this is pretty efficient. You've used up all the space as far as I can see. There's a bit of gaps here, but nothing crazy. Okay. That's not my name. What's not your name? 1324. My bad. Well, what can we do? Alright, starting off with the strongest creature. 3-star Postosuchus. Level 30 Baryonyx. Okay, not a huge drop-off. And then, I don't know if this is big. Probably not that big. We fall down to level 20 Indominus. Pelicactylus. Okay. Do we think this is balanced? Certainly, for level 73, this is quite a strong park. It's quite strong. It's also decent balanced. We go down. I think your core lies right here with your level 20 VIPs. This is your core. Go up to your top roster. The top roster has a little bit of imbalance. Like, I feel like this section is too thin. So, for OK, 1324. My bad. Your park, the efficiency, I like it. I do. But we can probably do better. I'm sure we can get more park OACs with time. You got 29 million coins. We can start replacing those Triceratops statues. Looks, it's not very optimized for looks, but I do not think it looks bad. I like the way you use your decorations. You are going to get a 14 out of 20 for park, just because we are being very harsh. The parks are very good today. Lineup-wise, it's a strong lineup. I like this. This is where I kind of want to be at level 73. Perhaps there was a chance to get more Metrophodons. I'm going to give you a 8 out of 10 strength. I'm going to give you a 8 out of 10 balance. I don't think this is horrifically balanced. I think your core is good. Your core is not too far away from your top roster. It's not amazingly balanced. Okay, maybe 8. Do we give... Okay, I'm going to give you 7. 7 out of 10 for balance. 15. You're getting 29. This is a very respectable score. So well done, okay? Of course, it's very difficult to fight against the tops, the planets, the Xans, like even Meatball has cooked with that park. That's a very good park, I do say. But yeah, we go next. This is a big one. This is Bewilder done. What does bro have? Oh my god. What does bro have? Bro clearly doesn't have decorations. Okay. That's a nice little building farm over there. The only decoration farm goes on this guy for some reason. Level 30 Bagaripiton out here getting this Triceratops statues. Meanwhile, the entirety of Isla Nublar gets one. Why did you not show your roster, dude? This is such a missed opportunity. I'm sure your roster is amazing for level 54, but the park is... No decorations here. It's very packed. The efficiency gets tanked. Like, certainly the park is going to be a very mediocre looks park. The efficiency, it would be good if we had decorations, but we don't have decorations. It's tough. It's really tough. 11 out of 20. Please put decorations, please. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. And for our final on this list, I will be reviewing some more from the Discord afterwards, so no worries about that. LTB Pro. Okay, so here we have the central coin farm system again. Like, I guess we move things into this. Everything else is just clunked into this. Oh, we have another little coin segment down here that has nothing. So I guess you just move things into here to get 99 million coins. Yeah. It appears to be it. Efficiency, that's probably okay. 8 out of 10 efficiency. I think if you have one of those, you can get probably 99 million coins quickly. There is certainly, we're lacking in looks here. Everything is, considering you're level 99, like, come on, man. Surely we can do better than this for the parks. Everything is just in a clump. And also, these guys are completely being wasted. Nothing's here. Nothing. Oh, man. Well, I think this is as good as I can give this. Like, can we give this any higher? Can we get more than 4 looks? Not to mention, this guy, which can be used. I'm sure it probably does collect all of them. I'm not sure. Why is it in the corner? I always like to have the badge beacon in the middle of the park. I don't know. I won't judge. We're going for 4 and 8 for 12 out of what's it called? Out of 20. That's right. There we go. So that's going to be it for the file. That's going to be it for the file. We're going to head over to Discord now, where some people have posted extra things. I can't wait to see that. Let's take a look. Oh, a lot of people have posted extra things. Okay. So, starting with here. I'm pretty sure from Sahib is where we've stopped. Let's take a look. What do you got for me? It's alright. This guy's just flexing on us. Bro did the Preondactylus trade on camera. I respect it. Roster. Bro, I can't rate it if you go into... Yeah, okay, there we go. That's better. Alright. Level 72. Persuga, Striker Lux, Monster Tops. We fall down. We fall down to here. It's not bad. More level 10 Gorgosuchuses. Again, falls down... I wouldn't say this is a very fast fall off. Because this top roster, and then you transition to Erliphosaurus, the biggest gap is probably between Dilophosaurus and Erliphosaurus. And I think this is not too bad. And then, yep, Gorgon Sutras, that's pretty standard. Down to Baryonyx. Perhaps there is an opportunity to fill this. Perhaps there's an opportunity to fill this gap. And then we get down to this, and it's whatever. So, for Sahib, your park, considering you're 72, 7 out of 10 for efficiency. For looks, it's, hold on, I've got to remind myself what this park looks like. Yeah, okay, again, quite a mediocre park for this level. Probably give it a 5 for 12 in total. Roster-wise, strength is good. Strength is where you should probably be around this strength at this level. We are going to hit a solid... Okay, for balance, I think the balance is good. I think the balance is fine. We're going to get 15 here for a total of 27 for you, Sahib. Who we've got next? Holy. I see. It's nice. Like, the decoration farms are good. I guess, I mean, you haven't finished building, so you might be in the middle of it. Thorn is fine. What's the roster looking like? It is this. Indoraptor. Okay, is that a big drop-off? It is. So your drop-off between Indoraptor and Postosuchus is very large. And then the drop-off between... I feel like this is a big drop. I feel like the quick drop from Postosuchus to this Draco Lux is pretty big. That's also a big drop. But after that, your efficiency looks good. Sorry, your balance looks good. So maybe the tip here is to get level 20 Monostegatops, get level 20 Tapijalocephalus to fill up those gaps. And we fall down here. So it's actually not bad. The roster wise, this park is efficient because all of your things are within reach of the beacon. It's not very, like, well, again, we should be trying to fill up the whole park here. We should be. We should be. So what are we going to go for? For you, Icy. Probably like a 6 out of 10 looks and 8 out of 10 efficiency for 14. For your roster, I like the strength. It's quite a strong roster. Let's take a look at your level again. 81. So you are pretty high level, but your roster is good strength and it has decent balance. We can do better by filling up a few gaps. Another 15. You're going to get 29 out of 40. Very nice. Good job. We are going to move on. Glorious Chipmunk. Okay, what you got for me? Level 56. We've got another, yeah, okay, we've got another one of these. Yeah, what's the roster look like? You don't even have a roster, Glorious Chipmunk. You don't even have a roster. No. Like... to 100 marks, yep. 4 and 6 for 10. Just because you get 6 efficiency because you have 1 coin farm with your Draco Lux in it. Otherwise, it's just tough. It's really tough. Oh, wait. Okay, next is Jupiter with the file. Alright, let's see it. 1 minute and 35 seconds. Okay, let's see. Level 53. Where we're not really caring about that. Alright. Park is extremely cluttered. So I feel like this is kind of like the ELO hell for parks. Where they are incredibly messy. And we're just looking to get as many coins as we can. 1 coin farm again. Seems like this is the meta, dude. Okay. Yeah, roster. What the hell? How many things can escape from your pocket? If you lose one, do you just lose all of them? I guess so. Okay, all of your Gorga Sutures have escaped. Alright, cool. Starting with Potsuka's 2 stars, we move down to Indominus and then Dilophosaurus. Gorga Sutures, not huge fall-offs, I like it. Pteranodon, Diplosuchus, Triceratops. And then we kind of fall off a little bit here and then down to here. So, probably try and use this DNA as much as you can to get more level 40 legendaries, level 40, like, I don't know, get your way up to level 40 T-Rex or level 40 Ostafricosaurus, those kind of things. Fill up this to improve your balance. Otherwise, it's a good roster. The park is the park is quite unfortunate. So for Jupiter, again, 4 and 6 for 10. For the roster, I'm giving this a solid. Okay, hold on. Your best creature is the same as my best creature, and you're like 20 levels down. Okay, that's not. And you're like 20 levels down. So this is good strength. Nice strength for the level. We're going for 7 balance for 16. And you're going to get 26 out of 40. Congratulations, Jupiter. It's not a bad roster. Absolutely. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, what's going on? The absolute crow. What is this? What am I meant to review? Okay. Slow my vid down. There's no option to do that on Discord. I'm not going to download and slow down. Okay, well. It's just completely broken. Well. It's not working now. Moving on. I'm sorry. I can't write. Well. It doesn't seem to want to work. So there we go. This is just a roster, it would appear. Just the roster. Okay, that's interesting. Keep in mind this level 56. Okay, we're going down all the way to... Okay, I don't need to see a level 40 commons. Level 56 with a level 10 Udon, a level 10 Metrophone, level 10 Draco Lux. These two you can definitely get around here. It's good resources too. The fall-offs are not strong, not heavy. The fall-offs are not heavy. Look at that. It's actually a very nice balanced roster. What? Down to level 30s here. And then we go down to Triceratops. Okay, that is not even that bad. Rexy, Baryonyx. And head down to level 10 VIPs. Very balanced. Okay. Hold on. I'm pretty impressed with this, actually. You know what? For Glorious Chipmunk, your roster, right? This is your roster. It's kind of impressive. Like, can I... That's pretty impressive, no? Perhaps pay to win. Certainly VIP user. But for level 56 with this, it's pretty strong. These are all tournament wins. Level 30 Big Edie is a bit of a waste. But yeah, wow, okay. I see you, bro. You have a lot of level 10 VIPs as well, making up your core. That's a stronger core than I have. I'm impressed. I like that park. You might win best roster. Okay, I see. All right, next. Mango Taurus. Let's see. Okay, well, it's your classic lines. I used to do this way back. Building farm on sauna, fair enough. Lines. Mango Taurus. It's a tough one. Looks wise, the lines set up, it's not exactly great looking. Efficiency wise, perhaps not that efficient either. I like how you can collect the buildings though. We'll go for 17. 17. That's not definitely a 17. 13. 13 out of 20 for looks. For park, and you don't have a roster, so we're going for just park for now. Oh, here's the roster. Hold on. 83 level. 2-star Perseus. It's good balance. Is this a strong park at level 83, guys? Oh, hold on. Whoa. What happened here? It falls off. Where does it fall off most quickly? I mean, it doesn't really, right? You kind of just have one creature bridging the gap. Okay, you know what's not so bad? Have you ever considered maybe making a Diplosutras? I think that would fix a lot of the issues here. But it's a strong roster for level 83. Yeah, it's a pretty decent roster. I like the balance of your top roster. I don't know where the core is. I feel like the core should be stronger than this. It falls off a little bit too quick. You don't have any VIPs. You have like 2 VIPs. So maybe those should be built up. I don't know how, dude. I feel like there's so many so many VIP points rolling around. So Mango Taurus, your roster, you get an 8 strength. You get a 7 balance for 15. And that's going to take you up to 28. But not bad, not bad. How many do we have? Oh. Alright. Next we have Tai Go 2. Level 71. Man, look at that. I like this. This is the other type of park that I like. This looks very nice. And at level 71, you can't really expect this dude to... This is good. This is a really good park. I like it. Would I call it 10 out of 10 looks? Oh, it would be tough to say. I don't have a single 10 out of 10 looks park yet. And let's take a look at the roster. For level 71, this is kind of... I don't know. I would say this is quite weak. Level 10 Draco Lux to start. Okay, again, video's not working. But I've seen enough of it to tell what kind of roster this is. And it's not a strong one. No. Okay, so Tai Go 2. Your park gets 9 looks, 10 efficiency. Because for your level, it doesn't really get any better than this. Unfortunately, your roster is laying you down. You have a level 71 park. I feel like we can do better. We can surely do better than this. Alright, so 6 for strength. For your balance, it's okay, but not amazing. So you are going to be getting a 32. Still, well done. I like that park. I really do. I don't know if I could give it a 10 out of 10 for looks, but it's as efficient as you can get for level 71. Like, I don't know, maybe if this was placed a bit better. It's really good. It really is. Like, this space is also not filled. We can probably fill it with one more row or something. Like, just small things. We can fill it with buildings, stuff like that. That would take it to 10 out of 10. But unfortunately, you're stuck on 19 for park. Well, all right. Awesome. TN edit for the next. This is the roster. At level 35, you can't really expect too much from the roster, but this is good. It appears to only fall off right about between the level 20 Big ET and T-Rex. And after that, yeah. It's actually, okay, so for level 35, it's pretty average strength roster. For park. Welcome back to the clutter. Hello. The start of the... Why does everybody do this? Bro. Why does every single mid-level player do this? Is somebody putting a guide out on like, guys, make one coin farm in the middle of your park and put something in it? Is this what people are doing? Is someone like doing this guide? Because everybody's doing the same thing. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of the middle of the park coin farm right here. The singular coin farm. The singular income source, bro. What? Okay. Well, awesome TN edit. You're on your way to being that level 50 park. I like your roster. But your park, again, like, I wouldn't even give it a 6. Like, you're getting a 9 out of 10 for that park. And the roster's not bad. Okay, this is, oh god, get rid of this. The roster isn't bad. It is strong roster for level 35. We're getting an 8 for strength and an, I wouldn't call it an 8 for balance. 15 for this, and you're getting a 24 out of 40. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Please just think about your park a little bit. I don't think the middle of the park coin farm is the play. Why does everybody do this? Don't do this. Don't do this. It looks horrendous. And also, you're not getting as much coins if you just surround everything slowly, you know? But yeah, it's not bad. Next, Macy. I can't view this in full screen. What? I have to like go to Vimeo. Who uses Vimeo anymore, dude? I remember watching like Octonauts episode. Oh, sorry. I remember watching Octonauts episodes on Vimeo back in the day. Lord Almighty. Look at this park. Dude. Okay. Level 82 clutter continues, chat. And we go down here. And it's not much better. Hey, that's one good coin farm. There we go. That's one. That bumps up your efficiency by quite a lot. Okay. Now we're your roster. Level 82, keep in mind. Well built roster, actually. Have you done my park? I don't think so. But I'll probably get to it eventually. That's a lot of super hybrids. I like it. And then this. So, actually pretty good roster. Your park is certainly letting you down. Massey. Your park is definitely letting you down here. We are level 81. We can do better. We can do better than the clutter, okay? But it's good efficiency. You have that nice coin farm. That's kind of all you need. So 11 out of 20 for the park. For the roster, I like it. I like the strength. I think it's 9 here. The balance, also 9 for going to 18. And you are going to be bringing home a 29 out of 40. It's mostly just the park, to be honest. Alright, what's next? What's next? Very cool guy. Level 59. Still using amber pedestals is kind of criminal here. The one coin farm has guy on YouTube make it. One coin farm, just move your dinos. Dude, okay. About the moving your dinos into one coin farm, right? If you don't have maximum paddocks, right? If you don't have like, I understand doing it if you have like 3 max paddocks where you have all level 40s. You have 9 level 40s, a level 30, level 20, level 10. I understand. What I don't understand is when you have it and you have like one kind of mid creature that doesn't, like one max creature. That's not a coin farm. You'd rather just surround everything, collect them at once. You don't want to move all of your creatures in and out. That takes too much time. It just makes collecting a pain, you know? But anyways, amber pedestals here. Utterly criminal. The roster's good. The roster's good. Look at that. It's nice. It doesn't fall off. This is a very well balanced roster. Yep. It is a well balanced roster. Unfortunately, what is this, bro? Come on. Come on. We can do better. We can do Triceratops statues. You're level 60. You're almost level 60. We can surely do Triceratops statues. Very cool guy. Your park, you're getting a 6 out of 10 for looks. You're going to get a 4 out of 10 for efficiency. I'm hating on the amber pedestals, and I think we can do better here. Roster-wise, I like it. Strong roster, alright? I don't know if I should give it 10. Okay, maybe 8, 9. Grand total of 17. But yeah. That is your park. Very cool, guy. It is very cool. It really is. But we are being let down by the Amber pedestals. Next, we have Imdot. One coin farm. There it is. See, this is the only way. Okay, listen. This is the only acceptable way to do one coin farm. This is one creature, right? One creature that is fully max paddocked. Look at that. Multiple level 40s. You're making a million every 30 minutes. It's very good, right? This is the only acceptable one coin farm that I can ever have. Everything. Oh god, the rest of the park is okay. Yeah, the rest of the park a little bit horrendous, and this is your Patasaurus fossil section. Okay, so you're like an efficiency geek, and in here, yeah, okay, very well. This is very good for level 70. Hey, this is super good, no? Obviously, your strongest creature is same as mine. Well, I'm pretty close to level 70 myself, but your balance is so much better. Look at that. That's a lot of bridging. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Okay, you know what? I like this. Again, there's some very good rosters coming through now. So, for you, Imdot, looks... that's unfortunate. Again, looks is unfortunate. Efficiency. I like the one coin farm that you have. I think it's the acceptable one. We are getting a 12 out of 20 for Park. In terms of roster, 9 10 for 19. So a lot of 19s over here in our rosters. Some very good scores recently. Look at that. We had a blip over here with awesome TN edit, but that's just because low level Park. Everyone else has actually done very well recently. Look at that. Wow. Okay. We might well do beat Egoista. Hey, this is a good looking park. It's the start of a good looking park. Yes. The efficiencies might tank. It might be a bit low. Okay, take a look at the top. Level 50. Good park. Falls off quite quickly. Okay. Alright, for looks, your park looks great. It does. I'm actually going to give this a... It's not finished yet. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 for looks. For efficiency, we're lacking. We are. We're going for 6. And we're going to get a 15 out of 20 for the park. For the roster, I like the strength. Level 50 with a level 20 Diplosutras as your strongest creature. It's a strong one. It's a strong park. We're going 9. Unfortunately, it kind of falls off quickly. So we're going to have to go for another 15 for grand total 30. Well done, though. This is a good park. I don't know if you skip mine because further up, these guys post on park review. Where? Which one's yours, dude? I don't know. I don't think I did. What's your Discord username, Cheese? Alright, what are we up to now? Wait, what is this? Oh my. Okay, so we just finished Imdot and Egoista. Macy has uploaded something else. And this is the market showcase. Nobody really cares about this. We're not really looking at this. So I'm just not gonna... Yeah, no. Not bothered. Next is J-Ron. Ultra Bomber? Where is that? Oh, right. Oh, I see. Yes, I got you. Alright, let's watch this. Nice. It's a very nice full park. Look at that. The start of something here. Level 86 too. That's pretty good. And the roster? Dracolux, 4 Metrophodons. We move down Tapijalosaurus. So we're looking at the Super Hybrid as well. There's not a big fall off, and it's a decently strong roster. Oh, yo. This is a good one. Like, level 86. This is a full power. Oh my god. This is a full park. We're beginning to build that clock tower farm. There's a small bit of empty space here. But really, like, I don't mind it. I guess if you just fill it up with more dinosaurs, it would look better. I guess maybe it's like your raptor area to showcase these statues or something. Okay. Cheese. What are we looking at? Park. I think it looks great. I think this is 9 to 10. 9 to 10. Like, we're just gonna go for 10. It's nice. Like, it's full. It's very neat. Efficiency wise, as good as you can get for level 86 too. So if I go for 10, that's a 20. Like, that is a very... Is this too generous? I don't know. Again, with the empty space, it's not like, And your roster, right, whatever. I'm just going to go with that. And this, it's not a strong roster for level 86. We can probably do stronger. But I would say this is great balance. This is great balance. I don't think we fall off at all. It might actually be 10 balance. We don't fall off, like, at all. So, 38. Oh, congratulations. Look at that. 38 out of 40 for your park. It's pretty crazy. Almost skipped you too. Ooh, that would have been very, very bad. Ooh, okay. Yep. Moving on. Just finished that. J-Ron. J-Ron was who I was reviewing just like 2 seconds ago. Okay, J-Ron, you are low level. I see a lot of DNA though. There's certainly potential for this roster to get better. Level 39 with this, it's not bad actually. It doesn't fall off. Yeah, it really doesn't fall off. This is nice. This is good balance. Is it strong for level 39? I actually don't know what's strong for level 39. I think it's not bad. I really don't think this is bad. The park is gonna let you down though. J-Ron. Park is gonna let you down. I don't think it looks very good. I think we're going for 5 out of 10 for looks. We're going to go for 6 out of 10 for efficiency for a total of 11. Your roster, I really like it. I think you are pretty much as strong as you can get for that. So another 18. The balance, there is one part that kind of falls off a little bit, but it isn't bad. It isn't. And we are going to get you a solid 29 out of 30. Out of 40, J-Ron. Oho has uploaded this. Level 62 park. The lines, again, the lines have come back. I like this more than the singular coin farm, to be honest. You just collect them all. It's nice. Okay, I see. More lines. Listen. Okay. That's enough! That's enough coin collecting! Go on to the roster! Yeah, oh, nice. Cooler switches. That's cool. Where is your roster, dude? Yes, there it is. 62. 2-star Persistigus, 3-star Dilophosaurus, and then we'll go to Baryonyx. It doesn't fall off. It's pretty strong for level 62, I would say. I'm roughly this level as well. I'd give myself if I had to give myself a score for strength, I'd give it an 8. So this is probably an 8 for strength. Okay. I've seen what I needed to see. Oh ho. What are we getting for the park? Looks. It's a bit unfortunate. Still a lot of empty space. I like the efficiency though. We're going for 8. We're going for 14 out of 20 for that. In terms of your roster, it's strong, right? It's about my strength. It's quite balanced too. Is there actually a significant fall off at all? Anywhere? That is the wrong one. This is the right page. The only slight fall off is between Triceratops and Diplotator. If you feel that, I think you can get higher balance. But this is as high as I'm willing to go for now. 17. You're getting a 31 out of 40. Congratulations. Alright. Not bad at all. Moving on. How many... Oh my god. Okay. Moving on to Doge. Level 99 Park. Okay. I see you. Oh, Sauna looks good. Sauna is very efficient. Nublar, less so. Can we take a look at Nublar again? It's clutter. That's level 99 clutter. This is crazy. Okay. The clutter parks continue. Parabens. Roster, a level 99, level 10 Indoraptors. Okay, we can do better. But I think it's nice. This is good balance. Oh, also the gap between this actually might not be that good. Oh, and there's also a nice big gap between Sarazenosaurus and Postosuchus. Actually, this lineup, like, we've just really rushed to level 99, haven't we, Doge? Doge. It's an okay looking park. It is. Your Nublar looks great. Well, no, wait, hold on. Your Nublar looks great in some parts, and in other parts, it's quite cluttered. Your Nublar is probably... Actually, I'm pretty happy with 8 out of 10. Your Sauna's nice and efficient, but we can do better. We can definitely do clock towers. With your roster, strength is not very strong, and the balance is also has a couple of big fall-offs. I'm going for 7 and 7 for 14. Still, though, that is a 30 out of 40. It's a very respectable score. Alright, well, who else? No premium scored. Okay, Vanitas. No decorations. But you've already maxed out your coins. I guess you don't really need them, but Park isn't naturally that pretty either. Oh my god, bro. We're just speeding them all up. Those are a lot of carnivores. There's nothing else. And it falls off between Indoraptor and Domus Rex Gen 2 quite heavily. For level 69 Park, wait, hold on. Hello. Oh, I see you, bro. I see you, bro. That's pretty insane. Vanitas. For your Park. It doesn't look good. It just doesn't. It's so mediocre. 5, 4, 4, 9. For your roster, 10 strength. However, unfortunately, your balance is being let down because you have such a humongous gap between your Indoraptor, your level 30 Indoraptor, and your level 40 Indominus Rex Gen 2. If this gap doesn't exist, or maybe like even down here, right? Gap between Osteoposaurus and Metrophodon. If these gaps don't exist, you get a 20 roster. But you don't get a 20 roster because the gaps exist. You're getting a 6 for balance, and that is going to let us down tremendously, as you get only 26 out of 40. What else? Goose JW. Holy, we just never reached the end, chat. Just never reached the end. This is so sad. Oh, hey, it's a good park. I like this park. It's full. The roster is level 99 once again. In Indoraptor Gen 2s. We're quite balanced. Are we? No. I mean, we're kind of balanced. I guess. There's kind of a gap between Gorgasuchi's Metrophodon. Should be addressed. And then gap between Cerazinosaurus and Potosuchus, which needs to be addressed. And other than that, we're looking pretty good for balance. Okay. So Goose JW. Goose JW, we're going for a... For your looks, I like it. I really do. I like this park. Look at that. It's full and it's very nicely decorated. We're level 99. We can probably do clock towers. I'm giving you a 10 for looks. I like the way that that looks. I'm going to give you a 9 for efficiency because clock towers, clock towers are just obnoxious to get. We're going for 19 because you have actually covered your whole park as well. For your roster, the strength is lacking. We can surely do better than a level 10 Indoraptor as your best creature, but it's not too bad. So we're going for 87. We'll go for 8. The balance, though, there are some pretty big fall-offs. And so we're going to go for a solid 15 for a grand total of 34. So there we go. That's Goose JW. See who else has posts. How close are we to the end, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more parks. We're so close. We are so close. Okay, Rexy, what you got for me? Labyrinthosaurus Coin Farm at level 71. Indoraptor as your strongest creature here? Wow. But look at that fall off. Whoa. Yeah. No, we can't get past the fall off. It's just like Labyrinthosaurus is cool for the coins. Okay. Right, park looks. Park looks lacking. Alright, park efficiency, okay. Not bad at all. So we're going for 12. When it comes to roster, strongest thing I've ever seen at level... Has anybody, right? This is a level 71 park. It has an Indoraptor in the park. That is very strong. Unfortunately, your balance is lacking. So we are looking at 27. Yeah. Ah, my God, we'll get through. And also, guys, I'm gonna go live doing the tournament after this, just to wind down. So don't go anywhere, I guess. Have I not already done? Okay, the Absolute Crow has slowed down their video. So park is just clutter. Level 69, by the way. Indoraptor, Indominus. This is nice. This doesn't fall off as hard. It really doesn't. Look at that. That's nice. That's good gaps. The only big fall off is between Indoraptor and the Indominus. That's a big fall off. Everything else is quite nice. We can probably bridge that by getting level 30 Gorgo. Park wise. But roster's great. Roster 10, we're going for 7 for 17. And you are going to get 25 out of 40. It's just a bit unfortunate that your park doesn't have any decorations and all your creatures are just scattered like that. Let's go ahead and look at Dylan. Level 63. What's up with these level 60s having Indoraptor, dude? This is crazy. Okay, this is similar to my level, but bro has much stronger creatures. Unfortunately, it does fall off very quickly again. Everybody with Indoraptor seems to have this issue because it's just so strong. Everything else is lovely, is very well balanced. It's just your Indoraptor. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just not the play to get it that early, dude. And the park? Oh. Okay, that's a cool coin farm. And the rest of the park looks great, actually. I like how this looks. It's not clutter. And the efficiency at level 63, it couldn't possibly do too much better than this. Okay, Dylan. Okay, so your park, I like the looks. I'm going to give you a 9 looks. I'm going to give you a 9 efficiency because That is a good coin farm for level 63. For your roster, it's very strong. This is a super strong roster. 10. However, again, you lack balance. So that is going to let you down. We are looking at a 34 score for you. My days. Moving on to Zanmoon. Level 43 Park. We can see the attempt at good efficiency with these Triceratops statues, but it's not fully built. This is cool. This is really nice. But there are like some gaps and some, uneven areas. Heading into here, level 20. Ooh, level 20 VIPs. That's nice. Another quick fall off. Okay, so Zanmoon, not so bad to be honest. We get okay, you don't get a 9 for looks. Yes, 6 for looks. You're gonna get a 7 for efficiency because there was certainly an attempt. Your roster is strong for your level. However, again, another case of things falling off quite dramatically. You're going to be receiving a 28 out of 40. Okay. Cade Pops. Level 98 Park. Oh, that's a nice Nublar. Finally, somebody has left some trees. I swear, dude. Max level counts, and you need to take this into account when you start expanding your park. Leave one area of trees left on Nublar. You really should. It just looks good. And this, whoa, hold on, level 20 Megalithevia. Whoa, followed by level 20 Indoraptor. That's a big fall off. I feel like just level 10 Megalithevia is pretty good already. And from here, we don't really fall off that much. I don't know if the Metrophodon Udon is a big fall off. Conservator, just the best creature in the game. So maybe if you don't have the Megalithevia, your roster will score higher actually, Cade Pops. I like the way your park looks. I do. In terms of efficiency, there is a world where we do better, but it's quite nice. We're not filling up the gaps on Nublar. I feel like that's a slight wasted potential. We're looking at 17 for the park. For the strength, it's good. It's good. I mean, okay, I wouldn't call it 10. 9, just because for your level, perhaps we can do better level 20 Megalithevia, but the balance is lacking because of that one big jump. So another 17 for 34. Not bad at all. I mean, I would say that's a very respectable park. Next is Nur Muhammad. Why are you wearing a suit? I missed something? This is a big occasion, Parmesan. We're giving an award to the best park. Okay. I'm a very official adjudicator, as you can see. It's efficient. It is. It's not good looking. From Nur Muhammad. Yep. Same thing over here on Sauna. What are we looking at in terms of your roster? For level 88, we're starting with 4-star Perseus. Okay, we're moving down. It's not strong. It's not strong. It's quite well balanced. Okay. Well, for Nur Muhammad, your park, you are going to get a, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. 6 for that. You're getting a 9 for efficiency for 15. What are we looking at? Is Planet still winning? Actually, Planet is having a draw right now with Cheese. There's no current front runner. We have 2 people on 38. Let's see if somebody can beat it down here. Your strength, Nur Muhammad, is kind of lacking. Level 88. It's okay, but 4-star Perseus, perhaps we can do better. We're going with 8 strength. The balance is great. 18 for a 33 ranking. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, next is Basking Shark. 79 leveled park. It's the clutter. It's the mid-game clutter. And the beginning of a coin farm being built here. On sauna actually looks really good. What is this, bro? Who makes their sauna look good? Okay, but we don't get to the... Okay, there's the battling. There's the roster. Ooh, Indoraptor, level 1. This is smart. This is smart. Keep your Indoraptor level 1. It doesn't completely destroy your balance. And then you get Metrophodons. That's a fast fall off, is it not? No, it's actually pretty... It's reasonable. It's reasonable. Reasonable. I like this. I really like this. Level 79. Really good strength. Okay. Strength. I want to give it a 10. I also want to give it a 10 balance because of like the strategies we have used to balance this. This is a 20 roster. For your park, it's not great. It's not great. 6 efficiency, 7 looks. 13. This feels like a wasted opportunity, but it was a very good roster. It was. Like, yeah, Nublar. Oh man, that's let you down. Look at that. Sauna looks great, so that's why the looks wasn't low. Sauna looks great, but Nublar has let you down. Like, I think this is 10 balance. I think this is 10 balance. Because look at this. Where's the fall off? This is kind of a fall off. What are you gonna fit in here? Like, huge gap? I don't know. I don't know about huge. Like, I think this is reasonable. Because once you make the Indoraptor, right, realistically, what can you do here? Keeping the Indoraptor level 1, I think, is very smart. And after that, the gap is pretty much non-existent. And also the 4-star Post-Azukas is surely coming, right? So perhaps we can change the balance down to 9. And we can have this be 19 for a grand total of 32. I'm down for that. I think that's okay. It's pretty fair judgment if I think... What am I saying? And here we go. The final submission. This is it. This is the last one we are ever going to do. And it comes from Velvet Dawn. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Look at those resources. Wow. Level 67. Some very nice coin farms using John Hammond's and the Oases. I see. You're showing off those. And into the roster we go. Level 67, 2 Metrophodons, Dracolux, Indominus. It's a good balance. Is there a big gap between Post-Azukas and Gorgasuchus? Arguably. Probably. But we're letting it slide. Then we go down to here. Reasonable. I like this. Is it 10 out of 10 strength? For level 67? No. I think I'm around this level. I have a better park in terms of strength. But Velvet Dawn, you've done well. You've done well. Alright. I would say that this is a pretty good looking park. Well, no, okay. It's pretty mid looking park. It has good efficiency. We're looking at a 15. For the roster, it's not strong, but it's very usable. And the balance is nice. The balance for 18, and we're getting a 33. That's it. I think it's reasonable strength. Like, there is a world where you go a little bit stronger. But maybe I think the overall strength is good. Alright, and we're actually going to finish off by rating my park. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I have. Alright. In the last stream that I did, what kind of park did I have? Because I haven't played since, right? My park looks like this. I fill up the gaps. I just barely recently finished off my decorations, and it's okay, but it's not amazing. right? So what am I going to give myself? As a level 67 park, right? I'm giving myself 8 looks, alright? I'm giving myself maybe 7 to 8 efficiency. I'll go for 16 for this. My park strength, is it decent? Is it bad? Are we looking at here? Well, we start off with that Draco Lux. Then we fall down to Postasuchus and Metrophodon. I think my balance is certainly not too bad. We can argue about the gap between Postasuchus and Metrophodon. But the strength is not amazing, right? Strength 8, balance, we're going 9. I get 17. My park gets a 33 without nepotism. So, behold, ladies and gentlemen, our final rankings, okay? And so now, we are going to rate, we're going to sort these guys, okay? To determine our winners, we have, once again, three, what's it called? 3 categories: best park, best roster, and best overall. So let's first announce the winner of our best park roster. Okay, sort. Oh, shoot. Data sort. We're going for total for park. Largest to smallest. What are we going to get? The number 1 best park goes to Cheese with a 20 out of 20 perfect park. Absolutely huge. Cheese. Congratulations on that one. The best roster award. This goes to... Also, the worst park goes to Danny Endo, if anybody really cares. Sort this by best roster. Not balanced. Total. This goes to Glorious Chipmunk with a 20 out of 20 perfect roster. And for our combined, it's a tie. It's a tie between Cheese and Planet Arammon. However, so, well, there you have it, ladies and gents. That is going to be it for our park review. Congratulations to our winners. The best park goes to Cheese. The best roster goes to Glorious Chipmunk. And Cheese and Planet Arammon will be taking home the best overall title. Discord roles are going to go to all of our winners. If you want to participate next time, I don't know, lock in, bro. Build good parks, build good rosters. And I'll do one some other time. My park, right? My park, how does it rank? How does it rank? Bro, where is my park, bro? Hello. I'm sorting by the wrong thing here. Sort. There I am. Oh my god, dude, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am the 10th strongest park in my own review. Let's go. Okay. There we go. So there we go. Congratulations to all our winners. This is going to be it for this stream. But I am going to do the tournament, okay? Because I need to wind down. Jeez. So don't go anywhere. I'll go live in like just a second. It's going to be it for me for now. Thank you guys for coming to this review. I'll see you guys whenever I decide to do it again.